Okay. Hi Year 9. So today you've been learning about the states of matter, and today I'm going to be showing you an experiment to do with states of matter change, so going in between the different states of matter. I've got here a little thermometer, and marked on my thermometer in blue is the freezing or the melting point, and in red is our boiling point. And I've written that down because we're just going to review. If I'm below the freezing point, then at that point I'm going to be a solid. If I'm below the temperature I need to be frozen, I'm a solid, like all of this ice and snow around us, okay? In the middle here, so above that freezing point, I've melted. So at this point, I'm going to be a liquid. And all the way up here, past our boiling point, or the evaporation point, at that point, I'm going to be a gas. Gas. Solid, liquid, and gas. Really important to remember that for what I am about to show you. Okay. So this is something that you guys can do at home. What I have with me simply are two different cans. I've got some table salt, as you can see here, and I happen to have lots of snow around me, but obviously you guys can have ice cubes instead. So I'm going to fill up both cans with snow. You guys can fill them up with ice. Okay, so I have now filled my first one with snow, you fill yours with ice cubes. For the second one, this is where our salt comes in. So I've put a little bit of ice snow in there. You can put your ice cubes. I'm going to add some salt. Okay, bit of salt in there. Okay, Year 9, so we've now left our cans for a bit to let them to form frost or not, as we can see. So remember, this is our can with the salt in it, and this is our can without. We can see on this one that lots of frost has actually formed in our can with salt. So if we scrape away at that, we can see there's frost. There we go, you can see we're scraping that frost off, all the frozen solid. And then on this can, it's just liquid condensation, no frost at all. And why is that? Because if you think normally, we'd pour salt on the ground to try and melt the ice, wouldn't we? So it's a bit of an interesting conundrum. What happens is that our salt in this can lowers the melting point of the ice. And that means that the ice can get much colder before it melts. So actually, this ice is going to have a lot colder temperature because it has a lower melting point than this ice. Okay, so then when the water vapour in the air around the can touches this can is actually much colder, and the water immediately freezes because it's much colder. In this one, it doesn't freeze straight away, it just condensates. It's what we're used to on our windows, things like that. This one freezes, this one condensates. And that is our interesting experiment of creating our own frost. Thanks very much, Year 9. Enjoy the rest of your lesson.